Hey, good morning, everyone. Monday, the 2nd of November, 2020. Bright and early. Haven't had the dogs run yet. Looks like the weather's going to be nice for the rest of the week. Amazing. Love it. How cool is that? Censorship, people. It is everywhere. It's in the mainstream media. You're seeing it. President gets censored on Twitter. The director of ICE, they get censored by Twitter. I mean, what the hell? We have nothing but trouble here on YouTube with censorship. Facebook, they're a big offender. Called before the Senate investigators, don't you know? Yeah, they might have to put some clamps on the son of a bitches running techno media. Nevertheless, people, I'm going to tell you something from the view of your humble, ever-flexible, most blued messenger. Face masks are social muzzles. Cover up your mouth. You got nothing to say. Keep it shut and covered. It's got nothing to do with the Murderapolis, people. It's public humiliation. It's a public head count of how many of the sheeple will get in line, follow the Judas goat to the slaughter. Nothing more than that, and they're becoming more and more mandated nationwide. So, I got no pleasure in saying this. You gotta believe me. But I told you so. At least I tried to tell you from the wall that I'm sitting on. I said, your house is on fire, people. And you asked, what can we do? I said, well, call 911. They claimed they had no phone, or typically no signal. So I don't have a cell phone. Well, I do, but we don't use it much. So I pointed to the fire department. People, you got to do something now. It might be to the point of saving this nation. I doubt it. The plans are in full swing. The plans are being rolled out. I think you better take my free, friendly advice. Food, water, a way to protect it, and family, friends, association. Because an army of one ain't going to make it when the shit hits the fan. The shit has hit the fan, people. We just don't know it. Filthydelphia, Murderapolis, come on. Who's next? When's it going to get here? Because it will get here. We are targets. All right, so I'm going to do a few audio clips for you, just to get me up to speed. By the way, I'm going to let you, I'll tell you who it is eventually, but I'm going to let you guess, and I'll give you a little clue on this first one. This first one is not Adolf Hitler in pre-World War II Germany.
It is obvious that we are in the midst of the most severe crisis the world has experienced since World War II. 75 years ago, countries and people came together to shape the post-war global order, which brought us decades of peace, increased global cooperation and prosperity to hundreds of millions of people around the world. The COVID-19 crisis has shown us that our old systems are not fit anymore for the 21st century. It has laid bare the fundamental lack of social cohesion, fairness, inclusion, and equality. Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight the severe virus, but to shape the system for the need for the post-corona era. We have a choice to remain passive, which would lead to the amplification of many of the trends we see today. Polarization, nationalism, racism, and ultimately increased social unrest and conflicts. But we have another choice. We can build a new social contract, particularly integrating the next generation. We can change our behavior to be in harmony with nature again. And we can make sure that the technologies of the fourth industrial revolution are best utilized to provide us with better lives.
Harmonization with nature. Mama Nature, Mama Gaia, Mama Earth. Yep, tell you what, none of this, people, none of this is about the dreaded Murderapolis. That is the cover, that is the smoke screen that allows guys like this guy here, one Klaus, what the hell's his name, Klaus Schwab, who is the founder of the World Economic Forum, a serious mouthpiece, people, of the Billionaires Club. Yep, they'll tell you concealed in plain view, but they will tell you. So where am I going to go with that? Now let's see. Guess who this guy is? It's from a few years ago, but pay attention to what he has to say.
We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives that we've set. We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded.
And how about just as well equipped as the non-civilian military? You know, I'm talking about it, people. What did they just find in Filthydelphia the other day? Explosives packed in a van? You don't think there's weapons caches all across America in the cities just waiting for the green light to be given? And who's going to give the green light, people? Well, who owns the plantation? It's not you. It's not me. You know, tell you what. Whatever happens on Tuesday or 10 days after Tuesday, it's going to get bad. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be a sad situation. So, remember, I told you there was a rule that all must be revealed. Team Evil must make full disclosure, usually concealed in plain view or a Masonic New Age Luciferian Code 33, for example. Oh, but there's so many other. It's a religion of symbols, people. Once you understand the symbols, you understand the language. Speaking of such, the New Age, let me introduce you to a guy named David Spangler. All right, David, let me bring you up here. David Spangler was a early 1970s founder advocate of the New Age movement. Yeah, it's a religious Mama Earth. Got to protect the planet. Remember, Klaus Schwab told you, we got to do something with it, especially with the next generation. And how about little angry, what was her name, Greta? Okay, let me give you a couple of his quotes. Lucifer comes to give us the final gift of wholeness. If we accept it, then he is free and we are free. This is the Luciferic initiation. It is one that many people now and in the days ahead will be facing, for it is an initiation in the New Age. And here's one you might want to grasp with all your mental abilities. No one will enter the New World Order unless he or she will make a pledge to worship Lucifer. No one will enter the New Age unless he will take a Luciferian initiation. How cool is that? You don't have to get tapped by your friendly Masonic neighbor, go down to the lodge for the initiation. No, you just have to say something when they surround your house, when the buses are in your driveway. All right, I don't know where I'm going to go with this. Oh, let's end this video with a quick update on what's happening here in North Dakota. So I'm still on the mailing list of First District Health, Minot, North Dakota, because I once owned a bar and restaurant, but not no more. All right, here we go from Larry Knight, Minot, First District Health. The governor updated some county risk levels during yesterday's press briefing. Ward County moved to orange. Ward, Bottineau, and McHenry and McLean counties are in the high-risk orange category. I live in Bottineau County. Hi. Here's what they want you to do. 25% occupancy with a cap of 50 people. Encourage businesses to require the muzzles, the face masks, the face diapers. Restaurant bars, only takeout, curbside, or delivery are recommended. Yeah, they're recommended for now, people. But what do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? Old Doug Gates is going to be under pressure to make those recommendations mandates. No bar seating unless plexiglass or other physical barrier separates bartender from customer. If bar seating is open, allow for 1 to 2 guests with 6 feet of spacing. Waiting area should be marked for social distancing. Only one member of the party should be allowed in the waiting area, while other members of the party wait in their vehicle. Pool tables, dartboards, shuffleboards, arcades, blackjack, poker, and gaming tables are recommended closed. Gaming machines should be separated by a solid barrier such as plexiglass by a minimum distance of 6 feet or placed out of service. Dance floors are recommended closed. Yep, recommended. It's just recommendations, Dave. They don't have to obey them. No, probably don't. But I'll tell you what, people. Don't doubt me on this, because I told you. I told you in a video quite some time ago that started out with a copyrighted strike. Creedence Clearwater, the bad moon arising. I told you then. I'm going to tell you again. Take some free and friendly advice, people. What could it possibly hurt to take some of your extra lucre, your extra cash, and buy food, water, a means to defend it, and make those alliances? I'm telling you, you're going to need some help, people. Army of One was a cool Army recruitment saying back in the 80s, but it ain't going to make it in the real world. All right, guess what? Got to start packing up. Got to run the dogs. I got to pack up the vehicle and go out to the top secret location to perform my top secret mission. Getting stuff done, stuff to do, and then I'll gather some more news that I can share with you all. Because caring, sharing, and your ever-flexible, most humble, incredible fluid messenger is always about caring and sharing. All right, people, stuff to do today. Enjoy the weather. I think we got about a week's worth of it. Gonna be nice. Looking forward to it. Doesn't look good after that week. Till next video, you guys have a good day.